Welcome to the 2025 Mazda CX-5. I'm going to be putting a few Clek products within this vehicle here. But before I do, there are two sets of lower anchors, one on the driver's side, one on the passenger side. They're deep in here. So yes, you can get access to them, but not the easiest, I would say. In terms of upper anchors, there are three. They're all just right on the backs here, so that shouldn't be too difficult. The seat backs, they have two recline levels to them, so you can set the right tilt as you need. But let's put in the Ling. The Ling is nice and easy. It has these rigid lower anchor attachments, so just gotta make sure that they click in. And then the other side, perfect. Once they're clicked in, push that in, and then set my load leg. So I want to make sure that it is fully seated here, which it is. The low leg is on the floor. There's a little indicator here that is green. Indicator on the sides, that's green as well. That just tells me that the low leg is planted onto the ground, and then this is clicked in to the lower anchor. That bad boy is not going anywhere. I'm going to check my angle. So depending on the weight of your child, 4 to 22 pounds, 11 to 35, and so forth, you may want to adjust it as needed. So I'm going to put it here and grab my Ling, which is right here. Cool, nice and easy. But I'm going to move the front seat back here first, because I do want to show just how much space there is in the front when you have a child seat like that. So, all right, there we go. So let's see. Still got space. Yep, that's good. Let's get into the front. I'm 5'11", and yeah, headroom is not a problem. It's never a problem. But legroom is still good here. Pretty comfortable. So child seat, no problem for an infant seat. The rear door is open like a good 90 degrees, so that makes it easier for you to, well, at least get anyone inside and out of the rear of the vehicle here. But yeah, nice and easy with the Ling. One pop that comes right off. Put that on the side. Let's take the Ling out. Let's put something a little bit bigger, a rear-facing seat. I'm going to once again just move the seat forward first. And a rear-facing. Let's put in I'm gonna be lazy. I'm gonna put in the flow because the lower anchors aren't there. So let's get the base off of the flow here first. Let's get that loosened up. So with the flow, we got to make sure that depending on the weight of the child, that is parallel to the ground. So 22 to 50 or under 20. Sorry, not under 20. Under 22 and 22 to 50. So depending on the weight, we want to have it at different tilt angles. So I'm just going to put it right here. Make sure that side is in. And then loosen this. I'll click that in first and then place the seat back to where it should be. Perfect. Nice. Get these lock-offs locked. There we go. Yep, that's pretty good. And of course I can move the seat back. So let's do that first. Perfect. And that is a Clek Flow in rear facing. A rear facing seat, you're definitely going to have less space in the front compared to an infant seat. So as your child gets a little bit older, they're going to be in this for a little bit till like 4 or 5, depending of course how big they are and whatnot. But yeah, should be still relatively easy for them to get like in and out of the vehicle. What a nice thing about the CX-5 is this is completely flat here, and this is sealed off. So debris and whatnot doesn't get caked up on this. So when anyone needs to get inside the vehicle, and they're always gonna like touch all of this, their pants won't get all dirty. You can see how this is all dirty here. This is nice and clean. They can climb up to here, step, in. At least that's what my kiddo was doing last year when he was, well, getting into a rear-facing seat like this. And as for the front, definitely less space than the infant seat, but I'm all right. I'm just like, I'm right against the glove box here. So, I mean, it's fine. I wouldn't want to sit here for like 8 hours, but it's fine. But that's a rear-facing seat. Forward-facing is essentially the same. I'm going to put a forward-facing seat inside the vehicle now, but yeah, that shouldn't have too much issues. Let's get this unbuckled and put one in. I am so sorry. Okay. I already have this flow set up for forward facing, so I'm going to use this one instead. So that way I don't have to mess around with, oh goodness. I don't have to mess around with the rebound bar and all that good jazz. Just double checking this. So it goes this way. Yeah, that looks right. In Mazda's manual, they say take the headrest out if they're in the way. And for a forward-facing seat, because you're going to be putting this upper tether in, they're definitely going to be in the way. So definitely do take that out. But if a person was to sit here, definitely put that back. Head restraint is an essential safety item. So let's put this in here, and I just bump the camera. Make sure that the upper tether is easily accessible, which it is. Tether and tether. Okay, that's good. I'm not using the seat belt, so I can just lock that off. Let's get that upper tether to the back. There we are. I mean, I can make this all pretty and put the belt in and whatnot, but I'm not going to do that right now. Oh, this is very loose. So the test is a non-dominant hand, which for me is the left hand. And if I wiggle this, it shouldn't wiggle more than an inch. But this is a little bit more than what I like. So when I pull this, I can see it actually pushes down on the seat, which tells me that this isn't tight enough. So what I need to do is I need to push down on the seat and pull this up. So to push down on the seat, you want to take the bottom of the seat out. Don't mind the crumbs. This is how you know that this is an actual child seat and it's being used. What I like to do is I just put my hand right here on the back of it. Then as I do that, I will pull up on the tether. Sometimes, what you may have to do is you may have to go into the seat, push down, and then pull this up. So I'm going to show you how it goes. Okay, that's good. That's good. And let's see how this moves now. Well, moved on the top, but not here. This is steady, like I'm moving the whole car. The top is moving a little bit, but that's fine. Good. And that's your forward-facing car seat. Nice and easy. I mean, the CX-5 is designed for a family, so really, they shouldn't have any issues. The only thing I would say is the CX-5 is a little bit smaller. So compared to some others, like the Tucson, for example, or Sportage, where you just get bigger back seats, it may be easier for you to install them, maybe easier for you to even have people in front of them. But like none of them will offer you like 3 seats across. So if you have 3 kiddos, you're going to have to get a bigger vehicle like a Honda Passport or Ford Edge or something along the lines of that. Yeah, because this, you're only going to be able to put 2 seats side by side. Same thing with like the RAV4 and the CR-V, 2 seats side by side. But that should really be it. If there's any questions on child seats within the CX-5, let me know in the comment section down below and I'll be happy to answer your questions there. Thanks. Take care.